Welcome to the world of Gsquare Publishing, where creating a personalized story for your child is important to us. All you have to do is email us at ceo@gsquare.org and someone from our team will contact you. Or just call 917-681-2810. It's that easy. Email us today. Why wait?
Gsquare Publishing. Okay.
The Beat 139. Featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash. Harlem's #1 show.
The #1 show for a reason. Not a season. How y'all doing? What's up? Wednesday, once again. Nice day. Spring is in the air. We're going to start the show right away because we a little behind schedule. So I'm Don Vito, voice for the peoples.
Yeah, and I'm Keith Cash, brand ambassador.
Doc, shake the block. Y'all know what
Shake
it
the
is.
block, Doc, when it is, man. How y'all doing, man?
Doing great,
Yo, we
man.
got to check each other's temperature,
Doing
man.
great, man. What up, Teddy Ted?
What up, Jay?
Boogie?
We got to
What's
check
good?
on us first, man. We got to check on us first, man. You know what I mean? Because we got to stay strong as a unit. But anyway, we got some hot topics today. And, Doc came up with some real good ones, so we want y'all to stay tuned. And y'all calling, Jay, put that number up, 646-628-4264. Thank you very much.
That's right, call
We're going
in.
to rock out.
It's gonna be big. We're gonna do a lot of big numbers on this one.
Go ahead, Doc. You take it how you
So
want to take
first,
it.
we're gonna start while the people coming on. We're gonna give people time to come on. They slow risers. Hit the like button. We're gonna start for some playoff basketball. We then gonna talk some playoff basketball. I see you got the Knicks on.
Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Yo, man, let me tell you something, man. The Knicks in 6, man. How about that?
That's right.
The Knicks in 6, man. I ain't no gambling dude, but I got a couple dollars. Somebody want to bet me the Knicks in 6.
I'm a Knicks fan.
Yeah, it is.
You got the right one.
Yeah.
I was sick, too. When we left Rikers Island, I ain't go home, right? Once I got to the bus, and I went to the train. I stood there at a bar and watched the whole game, ate and everything.
Wow.
I was like, I'm not gonna
see that.
I'm not gonna make it home. When as soon as I looked, I seen all the TVs. I said, oh yeah, this is where it's at. Yo, let me get some
You know
of
what
them
you call that?
empanadas.
A real basketball fan.
Yeah.
Real talk. That's what you call a real basketball fan.
And they was deep in there too.
Oh, yeah.
They was deep. Knicks fans was deep in this joint. They kept coming in. I was so surprised to see them Mexicans. I'm talking about straight Mexican, like this. Knicks coming in with their Knicks jersey, and when they say they was gonna lose, them niggas was mad as shit.
One thing I can say about the Mexicans, being that you said that, the Mexicans love sports.
Yeah.
They love base. They don't play it,
Soccer.
but they play soccer, but they love the sports that they don't play. They love basketball. They love baseball. They love football. I've been in a lot of places like California, in Texas, a few places, and a Mexican being there deep, cheering for them. Not saying that they don't really excel in them type of sports, but they love sports. They be deep in there, man. That's why what he's saying now. I get it, man. So where you was at again?
At this bar right there. I'm trying to remember what the Ave is. It's by the 7 train.
On Queens.
Yeah, in Queens. As soon as when we left Rikers Island.
Yeah. So Knicks up 3-2. Lakers down 3-1.
Well,
to Minnesota.
So
They played tonight. The Minnesota been swarming them.
So
they got great defense.
So Lakers is done. My man hit me earlier, Joe V. What them Lakers gonna do? I said they going fishing. They going fishing.
I think they're gonna win this game. This
I think gonna win. I'm not
They're
saying
playing at home tonight.
I'm not saying they're not gonna win no more games, but they're not gonna win the series.
I mean, outside of Anthony Edwards playing amazing, the rest of them are playing as well. This ain't just
well. McDaniels.
Julius Randle is playing more than well.
DiVincenzo on the play, man.
Nas Reed and DiVincenzo. He's playing like most of the game.
We gotta understand these dudes got playoff experience. you know? But back to the Knicks real quick. The Knicks, the reason why I love the Knicks, right? Because the Knicks holding on to that third spot, even though they're in the playoffs now for a while, and they're playing through injuries, man. I mean, serious injuries. Josh Hart done got injured like 2-3 times, right? Deuce McBride got injured like 2-3 times, and Brunson he keep tweaking that ankle, man.
Yeah, you seen it last night.
He just did it the other night.
He just did it last night.
It came back out
by itself too. The joint, you see the foot go like that.
It came back out.
Me, I want them to play the Celtics. I hate the Celtics, and I hope they be healthy. I don't want to see no injuries. Celtics caught a break last year.
Yeah,
Every star player in
For
that
sure.
series got hurt.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler played the game one. I mean, played 2 games.
And then he got hurt.
It was up one. It was 1-1 when he got hurt.
Yeah.
Then the second round they played Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell got hurt. They was 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And now he went out, and then it was out Jared Allen too. They missed 2 of their players. The next round after that, Halliburton. Remember, they had that first game. They choked it. Had the second one, choked it. And then he got hurt.
Halliburton got hurt last year. But you know the difference.
Every star player.
But the difference right now is the Celtics is
healthy.
completely healthy, man.
Yeah.
Remember, Porzingis has been.
That's who was
Porzingis been healthy.
Yeah, he been
and
cracking
when
at it.
Porzingis is playing, they are a tough team to beat.
And that Derek White has proven. You know how you think
Derek
that
White,
you think that
Derek
1 year
White.
joint? Nah.
Derek White.
But you know what it is about Derek White? If you see Derek White in the street, you don't look like a ball player.
Nah,
you
you
look like
seen
a
him
corny ass
you seen him
dude.
last night?
You look at him and you saw him.
Did you see him last night, Derek White?
Nah.
You didn't see what he had on because it was him and what's the name? They talk about what's their favorite thing that each one of them do. Derek White, he talk about when he shoot the 3, how he go to the pocket and do the joint. And what's Tatum? They talk about what he do. Them two, and them nigga just had like some high water joints on, regular pants.
He don't look like a ball player, man.
Yeah.
He look like a cornball, man, but he could play.
Yes.
He can really play. Even when he went to the Olympics, man, he was showing up.
To me, he more of a factor than Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
Drew
Holiday's not consistent.
He's the Drew Holiday of when they did win, when Drew was killing them, but he will continue repetitiously.
Yeah, he's tough,
To me,
man.
he the
Hit that
third
track.
next player, far as performance, but he be killing.
Yeah.
He's tough.
And
When
that's
LeBron
regular.
picked his team for the Olympics, he said, I want that dude right there. He hand selected homeboy.
Yeah, he's it.
You
Man.
know what I'm saying? But he could play. But hear what I'm saying, though, right? So, what they got, one more game? Boston? And
Boston over.
Boston.
But they swept.
Boston waiting for the Knicks.
Yeah.
They
But
chill.
let's talk about that.
That series start Monday, regardless. Even
Yeah,
if the Knicks go
regardless, yeah.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
it start Monday. If the Knicks go 7, it start Monday.
Let's talk about that breakdown of the Milwaukee game, though.
Oh my!
Yes, let's talk about that.
Yeah. That was crazy. Now, how that happened? They was up 7, 8 points with 40 seconds, and it ain't like they was hitting threes.
That nigga, that's another one that
Turnovers.
I think people's is really sleeping on. That point guard in Indiana.
Halliburton.
Yeah.
Nah, they ain't sleeping on him, man. Halliburton been like that since he been in the league, man.
For sure, but I'm
Nah,
talking
they not
about we
sleeping
need
on
to
him.
hear niggas.
You
talking
know,
about
I'm gonna
him.
tell you what it is, though. You're right, but let me tell you what it is, though. Halliburton been doing that, right? And he gets better every year, right? But he's been suffering injuries off and on. But Indiana don't get that they don't get exposure, man. Indiana be busting ass, but they don't never make the headlines, man. Indiana been repping.
Yeah,
they
without
don't
a
make
doubt.
the headlines until they make the goddamn playoffs, man.
And they
Let 'em
always
roll.
shocking somebody.
And they got a good team.
Yeah, they be beating people.
Yeah, they knocked us out.
But
Before
they
had knocked us
not
out.
getting the ratings like they supposed to.
Yeah, that's Indiana.
Because it's Indiana.
That's Indiana.
But right when they come playoff time, you gonna see them. You gonna feel them.
That'll run him up out of town,
You gonna feel them.
just like Giannis.
Yo,
I like that dude.
It's crazy. See,
Halliburton.
but the father, tell me if y'all think the father was out of line.
Out of line.
Halliburton's
Yeah,
father
fuck.
came up to Giannis
Giannis,
with
yeah.
a towel with Halliburton
On the
band
court.
and said, "Yeah, you going home."
Yeah,
And
on the
Giannis
court.
stepped to him.
Yeah, they put his head like
Halliburton father?
His father.
Come on, Chad.
On the
That's, you
court
can't be doing that.
after they bumped him last
Nah,
night.
you can't.
Look, this is Giannis standing there like this.
Yeah, Giannis like this. Giannis is funny as a motherfucker.
Yo, this nigga Giannis is so tall over the
Yeah.
nigga. The nigga had his head on. He had his head on the joint like this.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
Yo, but then Giannis had the other dude, Maxson, by the throat. I mean, you see it?
Nah, I
And they
ain't
got
seen
into it after the game. He could shook Bobby. And Giannis did like the success on to him. I
Yeah.
guess they must have had problems during the series.
Yeah.
And they got into it.
Because they were saying that he didn't know who Pops that was.
No, yeah, he said he didn't know.
He didn't know that it was
said, I thought
Halliburton's
he's a
dad.
fan.
Giannis is a strong dude, man.
Giannis is funny as a
He-
motherfucker.
but he a
I
strong
don't go for
dude,
disrespect. I don't go for disrespect. You got to respect me. I don't bother nobody. You got to respect me. I don't like disrespect.
And they
He
talk
said, where I
about
come from, stitches get stitches. I'm not going to say much. Halliburton's a good guy, and I wish him all the best. And, we going to sort of play ball. It just unfortunate situation, but we good.
Yeah.
And you remember the whole
Funny as a
shit. Huh?
motherfucker. Yo, he's funny, man.
Yeah, so we got to definitely talk about Golden State. What do you
3-2.
believe
3-2 or 3-1?
is going to happen
2, right?
in that series?
What's that series? 3-1, 3-2. Golden State.
Nah, 3-2, I think.
Oh, they won 2 games? I think Golden State gonna win that. Jimmy Butler back.
Golden State definitely gonna win it, but what's the name? Houston need they need one more player. They need a veteran player that still got it.
Yeah,
Cause see the thing,
them young niggas ball.
but what's his name looking like shit? Jalen Green.
Yeah.
They're like, man, you sitting there, you messing with the
with
girl.
I think he supposed to broke up with her.
With Dre,
Yeah, but they sold him too fast.
7 points.
But they sold him too fast. He got all kind of commercials, and all kind of stuff already. He got like 3 commercials, man. 2, 3.
I mean, don't get it
Wow.
fucked up. He was definitely
They
balling.
said Golden State get destroyed right now.
He was balling. It ain't like remember Houston. What seed was they? What they 2, 3?
Houston 2.
Yeah, they 2.
Houston was 2.
That
And
other
Golden
young.
State was 7 seed.
Yeah, well, I mean, that veteran shit gonna come in. You got
Well,
Jimmy.
homeboy's a hell of a coach, though.
Oh, and Duke. And
He built Boston.
Yeah.
He built Boston. The
Without
other
a doubt.
dude,
Yeah.
ran it and came into already a machine already.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You understand?
Had
The same way-
that turmoil not happened, he still be
God.
there.
Right. The
Damn.
same way Mark Jackson
Did a Golden State.
built
Yeah,
Golden State and
yeah.
then they took it from him.
Yeah.
The same way that dude built Boston and they took it
But
from
you
him.
know what? Us
Same way.
Yo,
watching
they
that.
went at 52-24.
Us watching that's how it happens.
I mean,
like that's
it's
gonna
early.
have to
It's
happen
And
with
Steph
the
Curry
Knicks.
with the
Yeah, Steph
threes,
Curry with
and then
threes.
other white. What's the other kid with the curly hair shooting the
Brzezinski.
three? Brzezinski. They can come
Yeah, I
back.
ain't gonna
And then
lie.
what's the other dude named Mooney? What's his name?
Moody.
Moses.
Yeah, them dudes.
Moses.
Them dudes get the shooting. That's
I
it.
ain't gonna lie, like you said, Golden State. That
Yeah, they ain't
Yeah,
safe, man.
especially early in the game.
Yeah, they ain't safe.
What's name came back 8 points in 40 seconds.
Yeah, they ain't safe.
That was crazy.
Straight to the basket.
But then you
too.
give them the ball. See, this is the problem people do. These players do. Gary Trent had his mind, he gonna take it and go. So he's like this. So when Duke get the ball, he did like this and it went right to him. He catch the balls over.
Yeah.
All they do is catch it. He's gonna
Those
run
are
the
the-
ball.
that's the
He's
mental
gonna
lapse.
run
You talking about the
down.
last game?
Last night, Milwaukee
Yeah.
lost. He dropped the ball and then Halliburton hit the game-winning shot.
On Giannis too. That
Yeah,
nigga
on
drove from here straight down the joint. Like
He's quick, man.
yeah, he's quick.
He's quick.
He's quick for sure.
Yeah, he's elusive and quick.
They said, Jay, can you turn up the volume on the mics?
You sure?
That's the people said.
Wow,
The
okay.
people have spoken.
Okay.
But yeah, so definitely the basketball. So it's gonna be Cleveland, Indiana. Who y'all? Before we go to our next topic, I'm asking y'all who y'all like in these series. Cleveland, Indiana.
1-2.
For second round.
For who?
Cleveland, Indiana, second round.
In second? Oh, they playing? Oh, I'm going with Cleveland, man.
Yeah, Cleveland tough.
So we all going with Cleveland.
They officially
Indiana's tough, and they not going to just lay down like that. But Cleveland just is. They on another level,
Yeah,
man.
they won damn near 70 games.
And they bench is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You love when you see consistent basketball from a team all year
yeah,
long.
they did it straight through the whole year.
all year long.
Yeah, they
And
did it
that's
straight
the
through whole
only
year.
second round matchup so far. Everybody else waiting. Boston waiting on the winner of Knicks and what's the name? But OKC's waiting for either Denver or Clippers. But that's
And
3-2.
the Clippers
Denver up
done
3-2.
quietly, huh? Yeah,
Denver up 3-2.
Yeah, Clippers they done stepped their
They
game
just
up too.
won the
Yeah,
other
they
night.
won last night. Last night Murray
But,
had 43 points.
Oh, he did.
All right, so OKC, what y'all think they gonna do, man?
I think they're going to the finals. I ain't gonna lie. I think it'll be
They
them in
coming out the
Cleveland.
West?
I think it'll beat them in Cleveland.
You think they gonna beat my man, Young Michael?
Oh.
Young Michael?
Minnesota? Yeah, they beat Minnesota.
You know that the Mike is
yeah.
tutoring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna be tough.
You see what they talking
I don't know if they ain't gonna out him like that, man.
Huh?
They not gonna out him.
Oh no, this gonna be a goodie.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna out him like
It
that.
could be 7.
Yeah, they ain't gonna out him like that.
Yeah, but yeah.
It could be 7.
OKC
they got
is.
Hawkinson who's on the Knicks.
Yeah.
Harkenstein is a monster.
Gotta get every offensive rebound.
Every rebound. That's how he was.
That's
with
like the
them.
Knicks.
Yeah.
That's what the Knicks last year.
And putbacks.
Putbacks. He get him key times too.
And he could pass his ass off too.
Yeah, he
he got it all.
And he could shoot.
And he get the lobs. He do it all.
Yeah.
The Knicks could,
But
they
he
got
had
a
outbid.
lot of energy.
Yeah.
Your Knicks got outbid. Yeah, he's a workhorse, man.
That-
you don't got a lot of players
he
in the
don't
league.
stop.
You don't got a player in the
Yo,
league that played the way he played.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
I love that. I was mad when we lost him, man.
Oh, definitely.
He like the heart of the team.
Yeah,
you
he
mean?
was. I ain't gonna lie. He's big for the Knicks last year.
Damn, man.
He came up big. Josh Hart came big, and Dante.
They kept us on. They kept us
Outside of
thorough.
Brunson,
Yeah.
Them three.
Have you ever seen anything like? But you seen the next game when what's the name when Jalen and Hart couldn't get back in the game when they
Yeah.
were sitting on the bench trying to get in. They couldn't get back in the game. They only had. Did they have one timeout?
Yeah, but it wasn't that
they
many
couldn't
seconds
wait.
left in anyway. If they'd
But
got back
but
in,
when they first, remember they had been trying to get in the game. It
Right.
was still over a minute something left.
right, but
was
they
trying to
couldn't get
in
it
the
because
game.
it wouldn't allow it. It wouldn't allow it.
No, because they would have had to use that one timeout.
But that ain't what cost them the game. They just fucked up at the end. Though, so they got low. Looked like they got low out of sync at the end. But that's all right. Though we go Knicks in 6, man. Come on. Knicks in 6. But what else we got, Doc? What else?
So now we're gonna shift to Misa Hilton Brim. That's for those who don't know. That's Puff Daddy baby mom. But people like, yo, that's not Puff mom. That's Wolf's son. Well, for the son of Justin. But she was managing Vado, and Mary J. Blige is
The label.
the label owner for Vado. But the let's give the history. Mary J. Blige is from Yonkers and Misa is from Mount Vernon, and they've been friends for a long time. They got about 30 years of friendship, and
Yeah, she was Mary Styles.
correct. So they got over 30 years of friendship, and it seems like it's going down the drain. What they saying is over a guy. You can see it right there. They're saying Vado. Go ahead, Keith. You can explain that.
Oh, okay. Well, they talking about Vado. Vado is under Mary J. Blige's label, but he's actually being styled and managed by Misa. And Mary J. Blige supposedly gave an ultimatum to Vado: drop Misa, or else your album don't come out.
So, and there's rumors allegedly that Vado messed with Mary J.
With Mary J. Blige, yeah. Yeah, it's a $5 million lawsuit that Misa Hilton just filed against Mary J. Blige.
So, what with that lawsuit? What's her grounds in the lawsuit?
I guess her taking her client away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a loss of wages. He has an album that's coming out.
You know that though. What she doing is she getting her legally, but she knows that she can get some money out of that.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying though?
You think she could win though?
I
Yeah.
think that
Well,
Mary,
yeah, she,
I think
she-
Mary
why
will
she's
pay.
doing that
She's
is-
going to pay.
She's doing that because someone told her to do that. And then she spoke to an attorney, and the attorney says she has the case.
So let me ask
And
you
Mary
this.
has that money easily.
Yeah.
What do you think Mary net worth is?
About 200.
Hell no.
I think she about 200.
Mary money ain't long like that.
Like,
Hell
Google it,
no.
Jay. I think
Jay.
she got about 200.
Hell no.
I know she was broke. Remember, she was
Yeah,
broke
she
from
was
with
broke.
the husband, but
Yeah.
now she has
I
different
think Mary got
contracts and
about
money.
200. Look it up, man.
Nah, cause like you said, she was just broke.
Yeah, I'll say
Oh, it says 20?
30.
Yeah.
220 is the same shit.
Nah, well, you take the 20.
Yeah, I take the 200.
Yeah.
You gonna see things I do.
Yeah.
I bet you had 20 million. You think you had 200 million.
You damn right.
Everything in your life would change.
You damn right.
Andre?
But I bet if I had that 200,
right?
you think I had 2
Come
million.
on. We ain't talking 2 million. We talking 20 million. You gonna feel like you got 200 million, man. Cause that money go long right there if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's
you
20.
know what I'm saying? You could put up a 10 and rock with 10.
But yeah, so
It's sad. It's sad to see two friends. Like you said, they've been friends for 4
Nah,
decades.
they not friends, man. They are family.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, from the beginning of Bad Boy, you know, I was around young Misa and young Mary. You understand? When P. Diddy ain't even get his bag yet, right? And Misa was the girlfriend. And then when he got the bag, thing took off. Mary was just still trying to get on Uptown Records, going through Jodeci, got with P. Diddy, you know, all that type of stuff. The history that they have, it's fucked up that they going at each other for money, you know what I'm saying? Because, yo, they done been through a lot together, man.
They did.
They've been through a lot of happy times, and they've been through a lot of sad times. And a lot of them, both of them seen a lot of drama. They seen a lot of shit with you know, with the killings and this. They was in the midst of all of that, man.
Yeah.
Even Lil' Kim. You understand? Those three. Even though Lil' Kim and them is tight, like they were with her in the beginning.
Lil' Kim and Mary was tight.
But they was around. I'm just saying that they shit broke off. But like you said, that Yonkers and that Mount Vernon connect, they've been like that 100 for a long time. So that's kind of whack, though.
And I mean, just for real, like everyone knows that Misa was the fashion behind Mary, and Mary's considered one of the most
Misa was the fashion behind a lot of
person.
people. I'm gonna keep it all the way tall with you.
Yeah.
A lot of artists on Bad Boy, Faith, all of them, man.
So
Misa's catalog is crazy.
So Misa, so Puff put Misa on, right?
Yeah. She was little Misa, you know. Like we see in the first video when in the pool and all that. Yeah. Misa been around day one.
So let me ask you this. You think once the lawsuit go through, let's say if Mary do have to, they saying she worth $5 million a lot. Nobody want to pay that. Let's say if she blow for $5 million, do you think they will ever be cool again?
Nah. No. It's a wrap.
I think it's over. But see, you letting the guy
You attempting to sue me and we not cool.
But you
How
know
about that? Even if you don't win, you attempted.
But you know what's gonna be the sad part about it? Cause 9 times out of 10, Votto and Mary not gonna work out. We know that.
She don't keep nobody for
it's not gonna work out. So now once that don't work out.
But I'm saying both of these women seen this before. This is not nothing.
But they gonna act. But see now, I think later now they start trying to do business together. Cause mind you, remember Misa was going with Alpo. And Mary and Misa
they was together doing the movie.
No, they were doing the movie
deal
that's,
for them.
that's probably his first business. See, you could be friends, but now they start doing business together. See, they probably say, hey.
Yeah, but see, I'm glad you said that because Mary got the rights to Alpo movie. Yeah. And Misa, that was his girl.
And
they got a lot of things going on.
That's what I'm saying. They got a lot going on. And this is why I said it's crazy because now they've been friends all these years. Now they in their 50s, and now they want to be doing business together, and look how it turned out.
It ain't cool, man.
A guy like, yo, you ain't. So I still don't understand. I heard what you said, Keith. You said she want Misa.
Mary because she's not friends with Misa no more. She wants Votto to cut Sebi ties.
So why they not friends no more?
I have no idea about that.
It's women, man. You know,
I have no idea.
It could be many
they
things,
didn't say anything about that. All it is she gave him an ultimatum. He has he has an album that was supposed to come out. You sever ties with her, or it's not coming out.
Something happened. After 30-something years of friendship, family, they practically family friends.
Oh,
you know, that something happened that everything is not in the media, bro. There's some things that happen in the media ain't gonna hear about. For me to sue my 30-year long-time friend, something deep happened.
What it sounds like, what it seems like to me is this is over a guy. Not to say that Misa is messing with Votto, but the mere fact of Mary saying he's mine. Cut that.
I agree.
We could get a stylist anywhere.
Yeah.
Right.
This ain't like the 80s,
But with
the
him,
90s.
he do his own shit.
I know, but still, she's his man. She was managing him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine him having to go back to that.
So it's
to
over
that
the guy.
situation.
Oh, so let's go that route. So you saying it's over the guy?
Yeah, that's what
I
feel.
think so.
So they both like Vado. Or
Well, Mary is saying he's mine, and I'm going to control the situation.
okay.
And
Misa is saying you taking food out of my plate.
because that's an artist.
Yeah, that's my artist. That's how. Well,
Contractually.
Who else you think she
That
eating
never
off
knew
of?
Mary had a record label.
I didn't know it till I seen it
So this is
on the
something
joint.
new.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
just
brand new.
He may be a first
Who
artist.
else is
What's the name
Misa?
of her label, Jay? You know?
Who else is eating?
The guy that did her album, this is my favorite, Kevin Daniels. He did Mary J's Blige newest album.
Oh, what?
He wants to come on the show.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Misa. Who else is Misa? Who else does she have under her management? Blue Butterfly.
Butterfly?
Yeah.
That's Mary. Wow.
That's her label.
And who the artist under her label?
Blue Butterfly. Entertainment or record label? What is it called? What's the title? Full title? Blue Butterfly. That's it. I hear that. I guess it's got a meaning behind it or something. That's just kind of whack to me.
She probably got a blue butterfly tattoo on her. Mary got some tats.
You know what I mean? But yeah. So all right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, we on.
So
like,
hold on. So Vado was the first artist she coming out.
I'm not gonna sit there and say that. I just know that he's on there, and Mary gave that ultimatum.
So how long Vado been?
It must be new. I know.
No. But how long has Vado been an artist? Not her artist.
He's been
in
an
the
artist
rap
for a
game.
while. Vado been around for a while. Came with Cameron,
Yeah,
up under Cameron,
2011.
down there with what's the fat
So-
Joe?
so-
No, not Fat Joe. He was signed to Khaled, DJ Khaled.
Oh, he was signed to Cali.
Yeah.
You're right.
So when the last time he had a record out?
Probably like about 70. So 70.
You talk about label joints, but he has singles out. Vado has plenty of videos out and plenty of songs. If you go on YouTube.
I mean,
He has
recent.
joints.
But I
Yeah,
know you
recent.
talk about-
I'm talking about recent. But you talk about
I'm talking
label
about-
wise,
yeah.
under big label, I'm not sure.
So
Oh, it says it right here. Mary.
Mary Chan, she probably,
Oh, that's one of the sons of what's the name, right?
Who?
Them kids.
Boys and Men.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
looked like him, right?
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
one of Boys and Men.
That's two of them. You don't
Two
see
of them.
both of them?
Yeah.
Wanye, that's his sons. Wanye right there. Yeah, I heard about them too. I don't know if it's all of them, but I heard about his
Yeah, I
sons.
think
though.
that-
Like Mary is definitely doing things. Like her star is very high.
No, Mary.
She has become a
Mary's
very
and
respectable,
Mary's everything.
a very respectable actor. You know what I'm saying?
She
And
got
a-
a
and a
walk. She got
businesswoman.
her star in Hollywood.
Yeah,
She got one of those.
her hand called
And
for.
she in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man.
I love it.
She in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She got in last year.
I love Mary.
When they was saying, when they was trying to say, remember they doing the verses? A lot of people say she could get Beyonce in the verses.
Oh, you talk about because her
Her
song is crazy.
Come on, you doing your
The ones
top,
that we
but
listen
you doing
to,
your
yeah.
top
No, her
20.
catalog is crazy.
Crazy.
But you're doing your top 20.
Yeah.
If they was going by vocals, Beyonce get it, but catalog, Mary catalog is sick.
Yeah, Mary catalog
Mary
is
ain't
sick.
Mary ain't made a bad record
We
since
just
the
have
90s.
in order for
Name a
it to
bad
be,
record
in order
Mary
for it
made.
to be fair, it would have because once Beyonce, them fans, them Beehive
Oh
fans,
my
you
God.
can't.
That's
win
over.
on
That's over.
You really
That's
you
over.
can't you
But they
can't
said
win
it's
on.
supposed to have been top 20 songs. They said with them, you got to go top 30 songs. They got too many songs.
Yeah, they got Jones.
Yeah.
They said 20 ain't gonna be
That would
enough.
be a great joint.
That'd be a mean battle.
Jones.
Yeah, that would.
Only thing about Beyonce, just more versatile. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
but people love Mary.
Man,
That-
we
No,
talking
no,
about-
Mary's everything.
Yeah.
Mary's everything. I'm saying that right there is a serious thing. I'm glad that didn't happen because I'd have been mad either way.
I would
Because
love to
both
see
of them
that.
is super talented.
I take Mary all day. This is
Yeah, me too.
that's what I love.
Me too. I agree, Mary.
Yeah.
Cause Beyonce got like, you know, single ladies and all that, like that, you know.
Mary got that street stuff.
Mary got that street shit.
Mary got that.
Mary got that street shit.
But she can go soulful, she can go street, she can go hip hop. You know what I mean?
The thing about Mary would make her joint, cause Mary, she got her little. She can't really dance that well, but she got
cool.
It's like I'm not nice at dancing, but they love the way she.
You got Mary for that, but Beyonce got the world.
Yes, yes.
Don't keep talking that Mary shit and like the Beehive or Beyonce ain't that woman because Beyonce
without a doubt.
Come on, man. Beyonce got choice.
Beyonce on tour with some West.
And you got to see her live on stage. On stage, and Mary ain't touching that. Beyonce does some things that.
Well, nobody touches her. With that.
I ain't gonna
Her
lie.
stage presence is on 1 billion.
Serious.
I pay to see that versus there. That versus there. Shit.
Let's make that happen, Mary and Beyonce.
No, that's not gonna happen. Beyonce won't do stuff like that.
Yeah,
Nah,
come on, B.
Mary,
come out and show them peoples, man, what you got.
They have to give them a heavy bag.
Ooh. So bag will be over the bag.
So
no bag over there.
Vado, huh?
Yeah.
He coming out with something?
Yeah. But I'm telling you, and
What you
Bottle
be-
nice, B.
Huh?
Bottle nice.
He nice, doc?
Yeah, Bottle nice, man.
Yeah, he come around.
He has it. He got the present, you know.
Now he got the swag and all that. Yeah, he got all that. He got all that.
And he comes out, like I said, if you go
But
to
you
YouTube.
know the hard thing,
I haven't heard anything
but
recently.
you know the hard
that
thing,
like,
though, I noticed about music, you barely ever see, like when an artist come out and they don't do well,
after they fall.
The reason why I asked, right, we're going to keep it tall on this show. The reason why I asked, right, because I'm a music lover, man. I listen to music all my life. Hardcore music. I ain't never heard him on no banger where he went crazy. I never heard it, brother. Me and him was cool. But I never heard him on that where it was crazy. Maybe y'all have.
I have.
You know, I went to college a couple times, so I might have missed it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? But I don't remember that.
Nah, he wasn't out back then. He
I mean, even afterwards, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Yo,
you heard that? What's your name, John? I did not hear that. I don't know about that. Y'all tell me about that.
When you go home, go to YouTube, pull up. I'm talking about he got an array.
No, but
you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, he got to go listen to it.
You would have to go search for a nigga. A banger's coming to you.
I never heard it on the BET Award. Nothing crazy where he had his joint came up on the category, bro. I'm just talking. Maybe I missed
argument. I hear what you're saying. If somebody got a banger, you don't need to go look for it.
You know what I'm saying, Ted?
You don't need to go search a song and be
You heard Cameron, you heard Jim Jones. I can even throw a couple names around. You know, you heard Dougie Fresh. I'm talking about out of Harlem. You heard a couple duets. Boom. I never heard him like that. That's what I'm saying.
He don't got that song.
He never made that. He never made that level.
He
That's
didn't.
all I'm saying.
He didn't because he got caught up in between those different situations, like that Cam situation. Then it went to DJ Khaled. You know, and then his name got caught up in the situation with the girl.
But that ain't. But no, it ain't. But that ain't got nothing to do with it because you had an opportunity to put out joints, and your joints ain't go there. They ain't go there.
You had opportunity.
I mean, that might have stunted his career, and he had a gap. But I'm talking about when he had the chance to rock out with Khaled or whoever else you just named, he ain't never had that joint. Not one that I heard. Keep it all the way talk.
That's what I'm saying. I can't write off of hand the name of it. That's why I said you go and you look, and then you'll be like, oh, I remember that.
No,
joint.
but
talk to me, man.
I remember that.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I agree with exactly what you're saying. If a song he don't have that, what y'all saying, he had the song was the best joint that was known was the one. It was solid in the streets, but it wasn't like big, but it was. What's the name of it? It was his best joint, but Cam was on that song. So it's not like he had like a joint he's on it by himself.
Whenever you hear about Harlem rappers, even when we go to the island, niggas be want to hear some Harlem shit. They always talking Dipset, bro. Jim Jones or Cameron.
I mean, they was the
you ain't
epitome.
never hear
They was
nobody.
the
You ain't never
epitome
hear
of-
nobody else's name thrown around. That's all I'm saying.
Because
they
that
throw your
is
name
the-
around because you got joints that warrant your name to be thrown around. I never heard one of his joints wanted to be thrown around. Maybe I don't know about.
Joint that the joint where he he got on. We probably could find it later. But that was the only. But I get what you're saying. He don't have that song.
That's all I'm saying.
He don't have that song.
Maybe I missed it.
A song that like wow, like I know what you're saying. Mm-hmm. But he lyrically, he can spit though lyrically.
I heard him on some joints. I'm just saying I never heard him on a joint like boom.
Yeah, he can spit.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's all.
But so then you got Shedeur Sanders.
Oh boy!
Tell him who.
Now Shedeur Sanders is the son of Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders is an NFL Hall of Famer, and Deion Sanders, when he came out back in the days, he played 2 sports: baseball and basketball. I mean football. And Deion was the 5th pick of the draft. His son just knew he was a top pick. Now, all leading up to the draft, they say he's going to be top 3 pick.
Yeah.
So I remember Angel Reese. He didn't do no workouts in the combine, none. So he came up there, and Angel Reese said, "Hey, I thought you was out there playing." He said, "I don't have to play." So he's kind of cocky, and he just knew he's going top 3 pick. So the thing is with him, I think a lot of stuff, they said his interviews didn't go well. And to me personally, I didn't like how he was dressed at the draft. He had a leather shirt, leather shirts, leather pants, a big ass chain.
But I thought that was the draft. That was the draft party. That wasn't the draft because
that was the draft.
I'm saying that's what I thought because they showed him dressed nice, but then they showed him he had the big chains on. He had the leather. He had the leather
because he's like this, kept waiting for the draft. And when they showed him when Travis Hunter got picked, he supported him. But the thing, what I don't like what these young guys doing, they getting too hood with everything. Sometimes you got to throw that suit on.
I know, but he
and like
did.
In the NBA.
Because if we did, when was the draft? What day was the draft?
The draft was last Thursday.
Last Thursday.
Last week.
So
Thursday.
when we was talking about it, the draft we just seen the draft.
They won. Yeah, they won on Thursday.
They won Thursday.
Day 2
on Friday.
Day 3 was Saturday.
And
he got drafted on Saturday. He got drafted the last day.
Mm-hmm. Here's my deal, right?
Pick.
I don't know where he get that from, because his father wore some nice stuff, man.
Yeah,
Deion always kept.
But he ain't always had suits on. When you seen him, he had
but
jerseys
when they counted, he'll put a suit on.
He had 100 chains on.
Who?
When he went to the Yankees, Deion Sanders, he had 100 chains on.
No, I'm talking about when Deion was young.
That's what I'm talking about. When he was young, remember he
right,
played
but
football.
I'm saying he'll wear some dress down because he think he fly dude. That what he say? What's the saying he got? What did he say? Prime time. So
Must be the money.
yeah, all that.
It must be the money. Yeah.
Right. It's the fact that I've seen him put on some suits, nice suits. You know what I'm saying? But I think he kind of did a little LeBron to his son. You know what I mean? Like he was over talking about his son as well. He pushing his son as well. He doing the same thing LeBron did to Bronny.
That's who
right? He doing the same thing he did to Bronny.
That's who he is.
Right? Yeah. So he grabbed some of that energy, some of that Pops energy, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I got to practice. You know what I mean? Like, what you mean why you got to practice, man?
I mean, even prior to that, like you said, he still talked about being in the top 5.
Yes, a top 5.
Top 3 quarterbacks, but in the top 5. In the top 5
second quarterback.
No, they had.
No, he was number 2. They had Cam Ward, who
Cam
went number
Ward won,
and he was 2.
And what's the other guy name?
The other guy went to the Giants, but they knew he was going to go late in the first round.
You know what they said to Deion when they interviewed him before the draft? They said, "Yeah, your son coming up. He about to be in the draft. You know, well, how you feel about your son? How you think he gonna do?" He says, "Man, what? He's a Sanders.
Yeah,
it's in his blood." He ain't wrong. That's his response, man. You know what I mean? So he doing the same thing that LeBron did to his son. You messing with his head, man. You got him up here and he ain't get there yet.
But see, the only difference is between Shedeur and Bronny. Shedeur was good. Shedeur killed college. He really earned that. Yeah. Bronny earned. No, Bronny have 3 points in college. Bronny is garbage. But he earned it. But they definitely have similarity. He definitely is pumping. And then another thing they ain't like, his name, his company is legendary. So everything is like high end. And they said he rubbed when he was getting interviewed. When you go to the process, you get interviewed. They say he was rubbing a lot of the executives wrong. And the difference between football and basketball, you kind of could get away with that shit. Football, you can't. They don't give a fuck about nothing.
Then it's strict.
Because
They strictly
them.
that shield.
Yeah.
That shield, and they don't play all that.
Not only that, though,
cocky
with
shit.
football, even though there's more dominant players in football than black players than white players, I mean, just to say it like that, football is controlled by the white people.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why they not letting you
And
do
no
it.
player got
Basketball,
power in
you got a lot of black ownership going on right now.
But-
a lot of black strips.
But LeBron
with
got
basketball,
the strength.
right?
And basketball, LeBron's
You
a
can move.
shot caller.
Kobe had it too.
Yeah,
Kobe had it.
LeBron is a big dog, and players kind of run the NBA. And football, not one player run that shit.
Yeah, he running that. Yeah,
They don't give a fuck. You see,
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers and all them buy, like they don't care.
Yeah.
So that's what I think they kind of messed up.
But I think it's
But he
still
said-
wrong when you collude, when me, you, Ted, and such, and we sit in the room and we say, "Yo, don't touch him."
But they don't got no
We got
proof
to
of
show.
that. Though.
But I'm just saying, what
Yeah. Yeah.
This is not hard. This is not rocket science. We're talking about fifth round. That's unacceptable.
No, but
he's not a fifth.
I'm not a.
He's
college,
not a fifth.
I'm not gonna front like I know a lot about college football, but what they were saying was, yeah, he did good in college football, but they said his measurables. They said he not that tall, he not that big. They said his arms not that powerful.
They said his accuracy is good. His arm strength is good.
They said his arm strength not good.
And his numbers is excellent on
numbers
both college teams.
They
Both,
said,
not just one.
But they said his arm strength not that good.
What happened was.
So you got two different stories going
What
on.
happened was they made a mockery of the NFL, meaning Dion was saying, "Oh, my son will never play for the Cleveland Browns. My son will never play for Jerry Jones. I don't like the organization. I have input of this, so I know what goes on behind the scenes."
Yeah, without a doubt.
And then he wound up getting picked by the same team that he did.
Yup.
So they lowballed him. He got picked by the Cleveland Browns in the 5th round. So instead of him getting a guaranteed contract, now he has to make the team to get a contract.
And the crazy part, Ted, they picked another quarterback in the 3rd round.
Yeah, in the 3rd round.
And they got Joe Flacco, and they still got the black.
They have 5 quarterbacks. They got 5 quarterbacks. They got Deshaun Jackson. And he ain't played. Yeah, he ain't played in almost 2 years.
Yeah. See, Ted, you right what you're saying.
Yeah.
You shitted on Cleveland, and they turned around and got you, and they would got you, and they would got you in the 1st round.
Yeah, but the Browns ain't that bad. They just missing a few people.
But they call it
Browns
it's quarterback purgatory. It's quarterback purgatory.
Yeah, it's every quarterback.
That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
the quarterbacks leave there and then they go play good.
Right. Well, that's like the Knicks. A lot of players go to. I got it on, but a lot of players go to the Knicks and lead and do good. Historically, I can name 15 of them. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, but see.
But my Knicks is there right now, though. So let's go Knicks.
You can't rub them people the wrong way. You can't do that. And they, like you said, and then Dion was talking, and then Dion was like, "Yo, what you got planned for my son?" They said he was calling teams, and he was trying to dictate stuff, and teams like, "Huh?" Like we want to. One thing,
Jerry Jones, that my son's better than Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Have we said?
Yeah, he's telling Jerry Jones.
And see the thing with football, one thing them white people do, the owners and stuff. When you get out of line, they show you in football. They not gonna play. Oh, what? Okay. Basketball, he's like, he got over. They think Adam Silver think marketing so much. Oh, we could market because that was the highest rate in draft.
It was the highest rated draft.
Well, that's how they make their money. They got to market, man.
And he's his jersey's number 3.
But like Ted said, he might not make it. They got 5 quarterbacks.
He gonna make it.
Contract is not there yet. Contract. You got to try out for the team in the 5th round.
Y'all said his accuracy and all that was good.
They saying
he's gonna make
his
it.
arm strength not that good, and they saying in NFL they don't think he gonna be that good NFL player. They say he could be solid. They say he got good. They said the traits they like. They say he got hard.
So why prior to seeing or hearing what they had to say. Because I know Dion didn't just start talking that. Dion been talking that.
Now, he been
Why
talking.
was he projected in the top? He's top 3 quarterback, but in the top 5 of the NFL draft. What? No, I'm
His
saying,
father sold him though heavy. He sold him.
And they blame the father, yeah. They saying that.
Yeah,
That's what
his father sold him, man.
The father, and it ain't like his cockiness. Like, even when he said, I don't have to, that video, they said, when he did that with Angel Reese, when she came, she said, cause she came from this way where the guys was on the field playing. And she saw him like, I thought you was out there playing. I don't got to play.
Remember when Iverson said practice?
Yeah. And see, the thing is, when you do that, you got to be that guy. Like, Iverson was that dude, so he can afford to do it. When you not all that, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And then the thing about the prank call, let's talk about the prank call. So now, the son of one of the assistants and with the Atlanta Falcons, his son pranked Dion, but he pranked him that he was New Orleans Saints. Because, he didn't want to make it hot, so he had to throw the weight on another team. He said, hey, how you doing? You ready?
Yeah, we're going to
He's
pick
like,
you.
yeah. He said, it's from such general manager, whatever, from New Orleans Saints. We're going to pick you. He said, be ready. Then he said something else. So, and he hung up real quick. So Shedeur said, what that means? He wasn't sure because it sounded a little weird. Because I wish we could find that audio where he...
It must be on there because the son apologized. He had a big... Yeah, he
the father came and apologized too.
Yeah.
The father, they fined him $250,000.
Yeah?
They fined him
Because they said only
Here comes
coaches.
the
They
Falcons.
asked, how did he get that number? Only coaches could have those guys' numbers.
Yeah, so he stole it.
Yeah, that's what I think. I'm not gonna say no dad. I think he went in the phone and got the number out there.
Some people thinking the dad did that. They like to humiliate Dion. Yo, call in. Somebody call in. 646-628-4264. 646-628-4264. Yeah, but that's crazy. You can imagine you with your family and you know you like, yo, you about to get picked. You like, yo, I'm going to the Saints. Yo, all right, who they got there?
But that ain't a crime, though.
Nah, it's not a crime.
It's not a crime.
It's not a crime.
No, but it's cruel. It's
Yeah,
cruel,
it's cruel,
and
yeah.
unusual punishment. Yo, this is the biggest day of my life. I'm waiting to
Because people
get
prank
drafted.
people all the time.
Huh? Without a doubt. Yeah.
Let this motherfucker on April Fool's Day. That nigga call you with some bullshit.
Fool,
You know what I'm
boy.
saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. He'll try you in a minute.
This
man.
April Fool's might have been the worst April Fool's. I swear to God, I didn't hear one person do an April Fool's prank. I didn't hear one. And I worked in the hospital.
Yeah.
The whole day, I was just like, I know it's coming.
Now, Doc used to be on that shit hard body.
Yeah,
Doc always was
I
on that.
planned April. If I start planning, put my shit, who I'm gonna get. You know, I always got my mom. My mom love that money. She gets mad.
He went at his mom. That thing
I
is
get
crazy.
it all the time. She love that money. I get it the whole time.
What mom don't love that money, man?
She love that money. So I be like, yeah, Roscoe, that's my father. Like, yeah, he gave me $100 for you. Tell him thank you. This is stupid.
He get his own mom, man.
Yo, Cass and I'm gonna tell you.
That's cold blood to get your own moms, man. Man.
Yo, Cass and I'm gonna tell you. When we was doing we had the music back in the day. Him and the dude Nappy, right? So I told him that we rap group. So I told him they got signed. He said, "Oh shit, we lit," and he was going off. He said, "Yo, I'm going right down." I said, "Yo, I got y'all phones down right here on the Sprint. You gotta go to 125th. He said, "I'm going right now. Say no more." He said, "I'm getting in the cab." I was like, "April Fool, he didn't hear me." I said, "April Fool, he didn't hear nothing I was saying." Hey, yo, I said, "Man, you better come before you get in that cab."
Yeah, that's dirty. That's a dirt bag. That's a dirt bag move.
Yeah, that's crazy. Then we got Kanye West.
Oh.
Now Kanye West. Now this is.
Let's be clear. I want you to let them hear exactly.
Now Kanye West said him and his cousin. I'm gonna say, let's say from 10 years old. He said it stopped at 14. He had a cousin, I guess they the same age. You know, boys do. You know, when you're young, you watch porn and things like that. And he said he topped his cousin off. And he put it in the song.
Hold on. What does that mean, Doc?
Eddie Murphy. Gave him
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. That's a new one. Y'all heard that? Tag on copyright that.
Yeah.
Nobody never said that. Y'all heard it here on the Beat 139.
Eddie Murphy.
That's the new shit. Harlem, Eddie Murphy. Ted came up with that. We copyrighting that. Right? Because we know that shit gonna go viral.
Ain't no cool way to say that shit, man.
Eddie Murphy.
No, I'm concerned. Fuck out of here, man. That nigga's out of pocket, man. You know what I mean?
So what made him do it? What was he thinking?
They was reenacting.
So say, hold on, y'all moving too fast. What did he do, man?
What did he do, Ted?
No, you tell him what he did.
I don't want to say it.
He said it.
But Ted ain't on camera.
Yeah. Nah, we on camera, man. I'm going to say what it is, because I don't really know the story, but I know what they told me. Right? And I'm going to say this, because when I heard it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. We curse on the show, man.
Hey, listen.
Yo, he sucked a dude dick, man. Straight up, man. They say Kanye West sucked another nigga dick.
His cousin.
His cousin. Allegedly, right?
No.
He put it in the
No.
song.
He put it in a song.
We heard it.
It was a hook, right?
He got the hook.
He sucked his cousin.
He
penis
said they
when
were
little.
reenacting
They was
what
reenacting.
they seen in the movie.
Wow. I don't even know how to think about some shit like that, man. He should have took that to the grave, man.
Yeah.
How you gonna?
I know his cousin's sick.
Sick.
Because we don't know them, but you know people know, like.
Yeah, but I'm
Who
saying
would
though,
say, man,
you,
yeah.
you
What?
I understand
I'm
you want
suing him too.
Yeah, because you blown me up.
Yeah.
I'm suing you.
Because people know. And somebody going.
Crazy.
This the internet.
Chicago
Somebody know
on,
them,
homeboy
they in
back.
Chicago. Somebody
Yeah.
gonna be like, they cousins and you know, that's
So
what
he,
he's talking
so
about.
safe to say he the donkey of the day, huh?
Donkey
Yeah,
of
he
the donkey of the day.
Kanye West, man. I know your mind wasn't right, brother, but God damn,
You think
this nigga's crazy.
that thing with his mom really twisted him? Because he really a nutbag.
No, he said he was like that before his mom.
A word?
It's got worse. Because his mom was the only one who can control him, snap him out of it. Because his mom do.
I think you're right. Wasn't he taking medication?
Yeah, he always had that. Yeah. But his mom was the one who can grab him, son.
You know, I think you're right.
So when his mom's gone, he felt like my all in all is gone.
And they said him his
So
mom
now
like
he,
this.
yeah.
I mean,
tell
he
him.
said,
right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
do everything with him. She goes everywhere. She's his biggest fan. She goes.
And they said him and her talk like they best of friends.
Yes. It really touched him.
That's it,
It touched him when his mother. It'll touch all of us. But you know his connection with his mom. You know the problem that he has mentally. It really took him to a little more to the left than he already was.
Because I do believe, like you said, the mental part. Because if you look at when he first came out, he's acting a little weird.
He always been weird.
Like he always go run.
But he's a weird genius.
Yeah,
That's what he is.
Dude is a genius, man.
Yeah. He do beats and all that.
He's a genius, man.
All the beats he
The
did.
dude, come on, the nigga got a pair of sneakers, Yeezys.
Yeah.
Niggas paying $300-400 for Yeezys.
Yeah.
He made money. He made
Billion.
millions.
That's what
off
took him.
of
That's what
Yeezys,
took him.
man.
Yeah, took him to that
A
billionaire
sneaker rapper,
status.
my dude.
It don't look like nothing, but he killed him.
He killed him.
Killed him.
You don't look like motherfuckers was standing on had lines around the corner waiting to get the Yeezys, man.
He like second behind Michael Jordan.
They waiting to get the Yeezys.
Cult following, B.
And then they saying that him not.
He's a marketing genius,
They
man.
said him not able to see his kids bothers him too.
Well,
They said
it
it's
has to.
close.
We don't even have to question
Nah,
that.
but he don't. But hear what I'm saying. I hate to say it, but he's foul, man. He be saying some whack stuff, man, about the moms, and then about his kids sometimes. Like, yo, he be saying some weird stuff. I don't know if he
I
mean
know he
it.
say something about the baby Kim.
Nah, but he said I can't.
He told Ray J, "You think Kim will let me, you, and her have a threesome?" He
I'm saying,
asked
you
Ray
know,
J.
like you said, he ain't
said, "You want a
dead.
threesome?"
He ain't
said,
dead.
He said, "You want to take with her?" He said, "Why not? That man is crazy."
He's burnt out, man.
He said, "You want to take with her?"
But then, like I tell you, like I said a couple interviews back, that 50 Cent says, yo, I hate to say this. Y'all know how much I hate that motherfucker P. Diddy. He said when P. Diddy was out, he said Kanye was on his game. Kanye was working. Because Kanye looks up to P. Diddy. And P. Diddy had him on his grind getting money. I hate to say that shit, but he was working with P. Diddy was the best thing ever.
But Kanye reached out to P. But it's crazy because he the first one said, kick dirt on Puff and said Puff is the feds and all that. And then I guess they got cool after that because now that he in jail, Kanye reached out to him. And Kanye the only one contact. You heard what they was talking on the phone?
No,
they got jail conversation.
Yeah, they got jail conversation.
Where he was saying that P. Diddy's like, yo, you the only one there for me. And everybody turned their back. Puff was mad. And Kanye said, yeah, these guys are suckers, you know, this, that, and the third. And it's funny you said that about 50 because if you listen to that conversation, Kanye sounded very sane. He ain't sound crazy when he talking to Puff.
Well, he's in and out.
Yeah, we don't heard him say some brilliant shit. Like, come on.
There's people that's in and out. They ain't always crazy. They in and out. 1 minute they be like, damn, you know, you saying some
get
mean
the lights
shit.
up, y'all.
I mean, he definitely endured a lot. That mom stopped, mom's passing. Remember what they took like he lost $400 million in that situation with the sneaker joint.
Oh yeah,
He's still at $600 million. But come on, man. A 4-piece chicken dinner?
Yeah,
5-piece.
Yeah.
Yo, but he be doing dumb shit. A nigga had on a black Ku Klux Klan.
Oh yeah, talking to academics. Yeah, he like this talking to academics. Had the hell.
You always gonna do something crazy.
Yeah.
Then another time he had on a motherfucking joint that you can't see.
Oh yeah.
All black.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't see his face. Yeah, he had some shit over his face.
That's how he went to award shows.
But then you saw his wife was at the award show
Butt
naked. Butt naked.
Yeah.
He told her to wear that too.
Butt naked.
Told her.
They said you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
That's a sick man.
Yeah, he's sick, man.
That's a sick man.
Yo, he's sick.
He got red. He did say he had different colors. That's him in the red down there too. He said, yo, I got this in colors. I think he gonna put it as fashion. I think he said.
So he trying to get people wearing like they wear the Yeezys.
They wear.
Yeah. I think it's gonna have like with the hood because you know some of the brand was just, it don't come over. It comes.
So they have with
like
the pointy top and all that.
I think with the hood.
They gonna be rocking that in the street.
Yeah, that's what he trying to do.
Oh man, I
that's
guarantee
part of
you.
fashion.
But I guarantee you, they gonna have drama. Them young boys gonna tear their ass up.
Yeah.
If anybody gonna try it, it'll be that guy right there.
Who's that?
Kanye.
Oh yeah.
If anybody's gonna try it,
yeah, he's crazy, man.
So the last topic, the big dog, Shannon Sharpe. Now, Shannon Sharpe, we're gonna recap Shannon Sharpe. This is crazy. So you got Shannon Sharpe. He been going in. He don't like black. I actually don't like black women personally. He don't date black women, right? And Shannon Sharpe will be 57 next month, right? 2 years ago, he met dating a girl. She's 19 years old, a little white girl, skinny like this. He told her, "You lose some more weight." So that means she already skinny. He said, if you lose some more weight, I'll give you some tits and ass. Like, pay for it. So now, Shannon Sharpe had this girl. She been playing him the whole time. Then the text, she runs him.
25.
Yo,
give me 25 grand.
Yo,
give me another 25 grand.
She talked trash to him. Like, you up. This is nothing. This bitch is $2. Like, how you let this bitch?
They said Vegas. You could get Vegas for $350.
Yeah, like this bitch straight $2. Like, really? And so she runs him. So she ran the play. And she tried to rock him, but I think he's smart enough. She asked him, she said, yo, let me get $10,000. Send it to me. Now she's playing him for the case now. This is the part now she's playing for the case. He said, I can't wire you money. He said, when I see you, I got $10,000 in cash for you. She said, send a picture. Now, she wanted him to send a picture of the money. Now he sent a picture, he done. Because that's, they call it sex trafficking because he taking from Vegas to, I think Cali, right? Vegas to Cali, I believe. Look at her, she's white.
ESPN canceled his $104 million contract.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh, they canceled him?
Yeah, they canceled it. He was about to get the contract. See, she's stupid. He offered $10 million. She said no. And they said when lawsuits, you get all your money, like that type of thing. So when you're a victim.
Could you imagine somebody running?
They don't
If
tax
somebody ran the game like that,
Can you blow that up, Jay?
She's running a small con, so that means there's somebody behind her.
That's what I said.
There's somebody behind her,
somebody school
because
her.
she don't just get to turn down $10 million without them saying we got you.
But you could tell somebody school. He said she talk. I'm like, how he want to fuck with her? Because he talk about choking her.
Yeah.
They play.
That's what it is.
She said, I want your big black baby. She said, I want your big black baby.
Yeah.
So she want a baby. But he said, yo, if this was I forgot how many years. No, he said if I was 36, I'd do it. But then he told her, take out your and what's that called when the girl put to stop them from getting pregnant? The NUA, some shit like that.
Oh, IUD.
IUD.
Yeah.
She said, take out the IUD. He said, if you fuck with me and we still together by my birthday, you could take out the IUD and you can get pregnant. He told her that. So now you giving her like false hopes if you bullshitting. But he's in trouble. And then the optics of it look bad because this is how if it goes to trial, it's gonna be crazy. Because his trial, if it's a bunch of white men, they ain't like it. If it's black women, they ain't gonna like it because they ain't gonna like the fact that all you fuck with is white women. They gonna be scorned like
They're gonna settle out of court with that.
If it's a white woman, you done.
But does he have a charge?
They charged him.
They charged him, or they charged him?
They charging him with the thing. She said he raped her. She said he raped her in October and raped her in January.
I think it's just civil at this point.
Yeah, but she brought the charges.
If she said rape is not civil.
Yeah.
That's criminal.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I was trying to see.
Somebody call in 646-628-4264.
I'm seeing a trend here.
646-628-4264.
Bring down all our powerful black men. I don't like it one bit.
Speak your mind.
I don't like it one bit, man. Every time you turn around, now it looks like we got peoples that look like us that's representing in they whatever genre that they going in, and it's like they just going after them. Like this.
But look at this thing here, man.
Yeah, like Shannon Sharpe is a big. He's a big wig.
That nigga mind ain't right, man.
What do you mean by his mind is not right?
You know what I'm saying?
Why? Because he wants to mess with a girl?
No,
it's a girl.
No, look at Shorty, man.
Shorty ain't
no dime piece,
but
man.
It may be to him.
To no one.
Huh? Yeah.
Canadian dime.
She had
to
be to him because he was willing. He was willing to pay for it.
You got a picture of standing up, Jay, because just sit down.
Yeah, we can't go on our personal joint. He was willing to pay for that. Now, this is not a guy, no homo. This is a guy that's a star. I'm sure he can get, his body is right, no homo. He can get women. That's what he like. That's what he likes. So your mind is not
skinny
not
white
right.
man. But my thing is, I think he out of. Look at that. Like what you want with that? Like a little girl. Mind you, she's 19, like a perv. He look like a perv.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
He looks like a perv, bro.
You could try to sugarcoat that shit.
You look like a perv, man.
That shit
That's
ain't
a little
right,
girl,
man. Look at her, man.
She's 16.
Come on, man. Take the makeup off, and she look like she.
And that's what makeup
Come on,
on.
man. That's what makeup on.
What is she though?
She was 19.
Okay.
Come on.
That's a little kid. Like.
He's a pervert, man.
He said, yo, it going crazy. A big black man choking out a little white woman. Cause he told her, I'm gonna choke you. He told her that, and it's a little kid, man.
He bugged out, man. He always been a little weird too, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you know anything about Shannon Sharpe, he always been a top athlete, made a lot of money, very good in his position, but he is a little weird. His conversation always been a little weird. His style always been a little weird.
Then he talking stuff, ain't about the age. He was talking big shit a couple weeks ago, right before this happened. He told it was him and Chad on it. And
there was somebody else too. It wasn't just Chad.
Don't worry about the age. Just I don't date age. I date wage. He talking Big shit.
Chad was egging them on too. Chad was egging them on. Chad was like,
but the thing
yeah.
is, you look crazy.
Niggas sound they age, I they wage.
He said, I don't think age, I think wage. He talking shit. But Cat Williams,
Yo, some
told
crazy
him,
motherfuckers out
Cat
here.
Williams
man.
like, yo, because everybody in the industry know he date white women. But they said he has a bunch of women coming out. Not just her. There's a lot of women came out saying he chose.
I'm saying that's what happens after. Once one come out, then the other one. If that happened to you or me, the same shit is going to happen if we was those stars. Prior to that, ain't nobody coming out. Ain't nobody coming out.
They ain't how it worked though.
Huh?
A lot of them ain't had no prize. Huh? Not a lot of them had no prize when they got this type of shit.
No, I understand that, but
it's called dog pile on a rabbit.
Without a doubt. And it's not right.
But
it's not right.
It ain't never right, but it's called dog pile on a rabbit.
No, but you saying all the girls came out.
I didn't say you had said some more people. I didn't know more people.
Yeah, more people came out, but you know what though? It's on file because he had harassment. He settled for $200,000. He gave one girl before $200,000, a white girl. And they said he had a lot of sexual assault case, sexual harassment on ESPN. A lot of white women.
Yeah, they just locked up the other guy, Darren Sharpe.
Darren Sharpe. He played football too.
Yeah, he used to play. He had a lot of aggravations with him. He's locked up now.
Let's talk football players for a minute, right? Let's talk football players. Being that way, right? Now we mentioned, we stated that the football league is more strict than NBA, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
So, out of all three sports that I like, basketball, football, baseball, right? Football be having the craziest motherfuckers, yo.
Yeah. History.
By far. Historically.
By historically.
You say
know
what?
what I'm saying?
Say that again.
The craziest, they got the craziest stories when it come to people.
Them guys
like
bodies.
A lot of them be beating up women.
Yeah.
They got a history of fucking women up, shooting, rape. It's a lot of stories. NBA got some. But football got more than everybody.
Way more, double, triple. They can
Yeah.
combine them. But period, you always hear
a
football
lot.
traders. They all the dude Antonio Brown. Them dudes have
Them dudes,
guns,
they got
robbery, people, pistol whipping, and they get killed. Like it's like 3 football, 4. Them niggas be getting killed.
What about accidents? Niggas riding motorcycles and car accidents.
Yeah.
They got a lot of stuff with
They
football, man.
always something happen. They saying because the testosterone.
Yeah.
And then they be using that shit to stay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the hits.
They said because
and then
they said
hit
that
the
got
CTE.
steroids
Yeah.
to CT because they said football they contract not guaranteed. So when they get hurt, they do anything to come back.
And that pain still keep coming.
Junior Seau's.
Yeah.
He committed suicide. They all football players is something different. Like Vito said, and the thing about it is the with the football players, they don't have the guaranteed contract and their money not as long. So they is balanced. Just like the Spanish guy when he killed Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez. So they
and the list goes on and on.
This go on.
Yeah,
and
you're
on.
right, Vito.
Even from Haynes, like OJ, like
Come on, man. You just named 5 people who get killed, both of
these
them
got bodies.
Them niggas that got
something. Bodies killing each other.
Crazy,
this don't happen with the NFL NBA like that, or baseball.
Yeah.
So these dudes definitely is why.
So Shannon Sharpe had a big ass motherfucking podcast. He was on skipping what?
He skipped that girl on
Skip. That was his partner, right?
Yeah. And then he went with
Skip did some shit too, right?
With Stephen A.
Skip got a lawsuit out, but police, everybody. That's why I look bad on Shannon. They said okay, because the Skip joint, he ain't touched the girl, but he kept trying to advance her. The girl was the hairstylist, right? But she looked way better. If Jay pulled up, she had tits, ass, tall, and she probably she in her 40s. So it's like, all right, cool. You got this girl here. Like, at least Skip tried somebody better than Judy. There's a Spanish girl with Skip. His accusations. Yeah, that's her right there, next to Stephen A. with the phone, with the black. Right there with Skip with the purple.
Go
you
to
see
the
Skip
other way,
with the purple?
Jeff.
Right there,
Jay.
right? You had it. Go up. No.
Up
Yeah,
top.
over-
So
over
all the
there,
way to
all
your
the way
left,
to
right
the-
there.
Yeah, that's her. She's 40-something years old. She got body and everything. And then the girl with Skip, you see right next to Skip, that's her too. She, the one next to Skip. Nah, that's the Skip wife, right? Not that one. Yeah. And that's her right next to Skip right there.
These dudes is crazy.
Like, Skip, you know what Skip said? Oh, I want you. He said, I want you. He said, what it takes to get you. You keep doing this to me.
Yeah, I want you.
I want you.
Hey.
He said, I'll give you $1 million. Yo, she turned down $1 million. That's what I said. A dude gonna marry her. Because somebody gonna marry them, be like, yo, average chick ain't doing that. She's a regular star. I think they said she get like $50,000 a year. All she do work, come through the head and go break out.
Yeah, to her, he was great.
But she gonna show what I'm saying. Why dude's gonna marry? Cause dude, she looking like, hey, this is a real one here. He's sick. He's a Skip is a sick man.
And she gonna give a whack nigga some pussy.
Yeah.
For nothing. And the nigga offered you a meal ticket. She gonna give a nigga that make she make 50. She gonna give a nigga that make 27,000 a year.
But that's how it always works.
Yeah, decent bullshit. He said, but they said it came creepy because they said, here it goes.
We got a caller. What we got?
Caller, what up, caller? Hello, caller. You on the beat 139?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Tristan.
What's up, Trish?
What's up, guys?
That's our boy.
We on a radio show right now.
You calling?
Yeah, I know.
You wanted to call it? He can call it. What's going on, Trish?
I heard you talking about Shedeur and football, and I was watching it earlier, and I was commenting on the live. But it was a pretty interesting topic, man. I was just calling to say hello. That's all.
You know what? How you feel about Shedeur going down to
fifth round?
Oh, so I think that him going down was going to be, in my opinion, it's going to be what's the word for it? Inevitable. But going down to the 5th round, it just wasn't. It wasn't it. Because during the time, the whole question that NFL just have the draft and stuff is that people, the owners and the coaches and the general managers, they want to see which guys are going to be good for their locker room, good for their team, and isn't the stress on the franchise itself. And I think that's what the team was looking for. I think that this is like something, because Shedeur, he's a pretty good quarterback, very good. Like completion percentage is good and all that stuff. But him dropping down to the 5th round and all those other quarterbacks taking over him, that's like crazy, man. It's crazy.
Sure. But you just said they want somebody in the quarterback position. They definitely want somebody they feel can lead a locker room, and they felt he couldn't do it. They felt he wasn't mature enough. See, they saying if he was like a wide receiver or cornerback, it's a different story. They said quarterback they take serious because the quarterback is like the extension of the coach where you lead the team.
And I was watching a clip of Shedeur throughout the season. And I know that Shedeur, I watched some of his games in Colorado. He had a terrible O-line. And he got sacked like about 3 to 5 times in one game. And then at the end of the game, it was like the after game interview with all the reporters. This guy goes up there and berates the O-line. And all quarterbacks can't. They cannot go down on their O-line because the O-line is the guy that protects them all throughout.
Yeah.
And I think that Shedeur, in my opinion, like I say, he's a great quarterback, but I think that he's just cocky and too arrogant, in my opinion. And I know that Primetime also had some issues with him going down in the draft stock. I know that too.
Hey, Tristan, I'm proud of you tonight, man. You sound like a grown man, you sound like you know something about football. We thank you for calling it, but you better come to class on Monday, man. You missed 2 weeks, man.
I missed you
2
guys
weeks,
too.
man.
I'm coming
and change them bum Jets, man. Giants.
What? What is about the Jets?
Bums.
He said the Jets is bums.
That's me.
Leave my Jets alone. Come on now. Leave my Jets alone, all right?
Now,
We love
you,
the Jets
kid.
are a great team. They're going to be good soon, all right?
All right, we love you, kid. We're going to see you on Monday.
See you Monday, bro.
Copy that, man.
Right,
See y'all. Thanks,
Thanks
man.
for calling.
Good night.
Thanks for calling, man.
Copy that. Good night.
All right, good night. Yeah, that was one of our students right there. Beat the Streets.
Beat the Streets
youth program,
y'all
you know what I
it
mean?
is.
He's checking in. You see how he speaks very well on the call, so imagine how he's going to do with the Beat the Streets Youth podcast show. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
coming out. We bringing that up when we going to bring in the top of the year, mate? Top of the year?
Yes,
Who
sir.
that top of the year? Late this year, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We
Tell him to call in.
We're going to get the Beat the Streets
Give him the number.
youth program and let them rock out.
Yes, sir. Y'all gonna see an extension of the Beat 139 podcast. Our kids, we are super duper duper proud of them. You know what I'm saying? They're growing each and every day. We get ready to turn up, man. 2025. So if y'all want to get on board, I know people's probably missed the situation that we had this Saturday. We was trying to acquire 200 paid internships for the kids. It's still not too late for y'all to send in. Have your sons or daughters send in their resumes, so we could get these kids working this summer.
I'm glad you said that, man. Keep going though. Give me a second. Stop promoting some of our stuff. But we always promote. Hey, we got a lot going on. Let's talk about what we doing, man. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Like it was a beautiful moment, man. Us guys, man, sitting there, and thanks to Miss D, Miss Danielle, who put this thing together. Thank you, Boricua College. This Saturday was monumental for us guys.
Let's talk about Rikers Island. Go ahead, keep going, Cash.
Rikers Island, once again, we received
Certificate of
another
appreciation.
certificate that we're gonna make a wall, because we're starting to get so many certificates and trophies that you see here on the table. We letting you know, man, that we really the guys, man, that got the boots on the ground, man, that's doing the real work in the community. We hearing about a whole lot of other organizations, and we appreciate them. We want them to continue to do what they do, but we want to be recognized here at the Beat 139 Foundation, Beat 139 media team. We out here to serve our peoples. We out here, man, to take care of these kids. And me, Doc, Don Vito, Jay, we believe in our communities, our respective communities, and we gonna keep fighting.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we got to talk about ourselves, you know? But Doc, you got anything else, man?
Knowledge said Christian gonna be a mayor.
Yeah.
Tell him who he is.
Yeah, we grooming him, man.
He the politician. That's our politician.
We definitely grooming him. We got another caller?
We got a caller. Caller, what up? You on the Beat 139?
Yo, what's good? It's Boogie Black.
Boogie Black with the deal.
Prime time.
Boogie Black is in the building.
We got a celebrity.
Hey, Boogie, you see me right now? This you right here, right? Blame it on the Henny, right? Hey, Boogie, ain't that how you hold it?
Yeah, I got the cup.
Hey, Boogie Black, I seen him hold it like this, right?
Yeah.
Throw it behind his back and turn it around and bring it back up and don't drop it.
In the cup, yeah.
In the cup, holding it just like this. Yo, Black, tell me how you do that, man.
Oh, man, you can't let your baby fall, man. You can't let your baby
Not your
fall.
baby.
Will he practice that?
Yo, he's nice with that shit, man. And he have a big cover head. That shit don't fall at all, man. Yo, he done twirled it in my face, spent it around his neck, caught it right here, but like, yo. I said, this shit is nice. Yo, Black, thanks for calling. What's up, brother?
Hey, man, you know how we do. I seen a lot of people fall, but I ain't gonna let my drink fall.
Not that.
A lot of people fall.
Said not that.
Yeah, a lot of niggas fall, but not my drink.
Not the yak.
Yo, you ain't no joke, man. But how you doing today, brother?
Everything good, bro. Just working on the anthem. The B139, baby. We working on the anthem now.
I hear it.
Yo, tell the peoples again, man. I don't think they heard what you said, man. You working on what?
Oh, man, thanks to my good brothers, man, at the B139. Boogie Black will be doing the anthem for the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, y'all know what it is.
Boogie Black. Blame it on the Henny. Y'all know the song Blame It on the Henny.
Yo, so the anthem, will we be able to play it in the clubs?
Oh man, that's all I try to do. I try to make anthems where it's fun for everything. You know, like anything is gonna be for the commercial. It might be in a soundtrack. I don't know. The B139 might have a movie coming out. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be for a purpose, and they're gonna dance as soon as they see, hear the show coming on.
Yeah,
they're gonna be
Black,
bopping their heads and stuff.
We want to thank you, brother, because the reason why Doc asked you that, right? Because I'm trying to tell you, once you do what you got to do, we gonna bang that shit everywhere, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying, though? But we want to do it right because we want you to get some proceeds off of that. You heard, Boogie Black? That's how we doing that.
Definitely, it's gonna be fun-friendly.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be something else, man.
And then, because the B139 is across the world, so we got to make something for the world. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, we gonna.
I think this might come at the right time, man. We might have an anthem this time. This thing here might be what we need. You know how when we went to the situation and they said, "Y'all doing great work," but we didn't hear about y'all. We didn't know about y'all. But then they was like, "Oh, I'll do something for you. I want to work with you. This is it. This is it."
They always, they play possum, and then here we go. That's it. They heard about it though. Trust me, the 139, the B139, been rocking. I've been on the show before. Come on now.
We gotta bring you back.
And all they talk about is the real reality and the real deal. Ain't no lies up on that show.
Hey, so I'm glad you said that, right? So how about we do this, man? I don't know what your availability is like. How about you come to the show and let's break the record on the show, man?
Oh, we didn't even think about that.
Be dope.
Hey, Black, how about we do that?
Oh, we could do that. That's not a problem.
That sound mean. If you come on the show and break the record on the show.
Hit the ball.
Like a world premiere.
Oh, man. We're going to do that.
That's mean. Don't worry, we come scoop you up, no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, y'all be in them spaceships and stuff. So, I ain't even, I told you, we don't lie on the show. We don't lie. I just seen you the other day in the spaceship. You and my partner, Doc. Come on now. And y'all came separately. So y'all in your own worlds.
Hey, Black, I'm going to have your boy Ted come and drop the top. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, then my man Age will come through, and then, he got his spaceships. And, we just going, like I said, we doing fine on 139. That's it.
All day long, man. We thank you for calling in, man. You know what you're doing tonight. It's a nice night. It's Wednesday, man.
Oh, man, I just came from doing an after-work event, 80s after-work event. So now I'm going to go home and watch a little Matlock and Columbo and stuff. I like to mind my business. A little law and order with somebody's daughter. And, I'm going to just mind my business. That's all.
Hey, your man said a little law and order with somebody's daughter.
I fucks with Columbo though. I like them old stations.
Yo, Boogie Black.
Yeah, if there's ever a case, I want to solve it. So, I like to watch those type of shows.
I definitely do
man,
that.
That's all right, man. Yo, thanks for calling in, man. But you got to let us know when that song is ready so we can scoop you up. And we going to have a big bottle of Henny for you, my nigga. Don't even worry about that.
Sure.
You know that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. What we're going to do is about 2-3 days, the song will be done. About a week with the paperwork fun. And then, oh, my God.
It's
going to be a world premiere. I guarantee you it's going to be a world premiere.
Not a problem, baby. Let's make it work, baby.
Vito already said, Black. He said he's stepping to every DJ to put that joint.
Oh, 100%. Hey, yo, Black, I presses him too. I pull up. You know that.
Oh, definitely. Vito, I don't know. He been working out and stuff for years and stuff. So I don't know. He got them kind of like a little nervous. But Boogie Black, I work with all the DJs, so they just waiting. They just waiting, and for the new fun.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
As soon as you press play, like we don't even waste no time. If it ain't rocking in the first 3 seconds, I ain't getting on it. I can't respect it.
Love you, my guy, for real, man.
It's your boy Boogie Black, man. The Beat 139.
Thank you, Boog.
The Beat 139.
Salute y'all. All right.
Boogie Black, thank you, brother.
Fire. That was fire.
Yeah, man. So we're going to close the show. Anything y'all want to say before we close it out?
Once again, man, we want to thank all our listeners. We want to let the peoples know, man, that we are here for y'all. Beat 139, Ted, Doc, Vito, my man Jay. We are here for y'all. We in the building. We're going to be outside this summer, so we're going to be super, super accessible.
And Doc, what's the #1 podcast show in Harlem?
The Beat 139, y'all know what it is.
The Beat 139, Harlem's #1 podcast, featuring Doc, Don Vito, and Keith Cash.
139. I'm gonna be watching Law and Order with somebody doing it.